When kids nowadays say this person's fall-off needs to be studied, they rarely mean that. If anything, in most cases, it just means that this person's YouTube videos aren't performing as well as they used to back in their prime. But when I tell you Cali Muscle's fall-off needs to be studied under a microscope, I truly mean that in every sense of the word. We are witnessing levels of clownery and desperation never seen before in the fitness space. And while we will get into some strong evidence that this buffoon is now buying views, the grift of Cali Muscle extends much further than that. Let's get a quick refresher on the man himself first, because this slime ball has been around for quite a while now. The oldest video on his channel was uploaded 17 years ago, which is statistically older than some people watching this video right now. But if I'm being honest, based on his old content, there was no way to predict the situation that he would find himself in right now. I mean, imagine booting up YouTube in 2008 and seeing a 230-pound guy just casually doing clean muscle-ups. This is impressive even by today's inflated fitness standards, let alone if you look at it through the lens of a 2008 YouTube viewer. These early lifting videos were unlike anything you could find on the platform back in the day, and it's to nobody's surprise why a freak of nature like this went viral next to a bunch of cat videos and, I don't know, Shane Dawson doing blackface or whatever. Yeah, late 2000s YouTube was a wild place. I mean, you just had to be there. Anyways, his insane physique and his workout style quickly launched Cali Muscle into the mainstream. Not only were his YouTube videos performing really well at the time, with many of them reaching and surpassing the million view mark, but the man was in TV commercials. I mean, you might remember him from that one famous Taco Bell protein ad.
I love protein too.
We know you love protein. Protein rocks.
Awesome. Protein rocks.
Protein. Protein.
He was in the Sexy and I Know It music video as one of the bodybuilders. He was in TV shows and in terrible Christmas movies like The Dog Who Saved Christmas. He was frequently seen collaborating with the biggest YouTubers in the space like Bro Science Life, Rich Piana, and Elliot Hulse. Jesus Christ, I feel old just saying these names out loud. I mean, it seemed like Cali Muscle was on top of the world at this point. So where did it all go wrong? How did he go from being in a Kendrick Lamar music video to now buying views and doing terrible performative stunts to avoid getting a normal job? See, the thing is, if you're not providing some sort of value online, you will get forgotten immediately. This value can come in the form of education or entertainment, and well, let's just say that nobody was going to Cali Muscle to learn things.
Where you at, bitch made mother? I told you 10 minutes ago bring my wife my goddamn hyphy food. About time, you sorry bastard. You better not have spit in it either, I can tell.
Well, okay, if you're not teaching the people anything, you better be providing some entertainment on a consistent basis. And while Cali was doing that for a while, people were mostly watching him for the pure shock factor. When your whole brand is built on a gimmick, the gimmick in this case being the whole mega jacked prison inmate thing, and you fail to pivot out of that in time, well, people just sort of get bored of it. I mean, it's like playing the same horror video game over and over again. After the first time, the jump scares just don't hit the same. When you pair all this up with his inability to see what content the people actually wanted to watch. Like, my man uploaded a monster trap workout video that got 6 million views, and then shortly after he would upload like a stupid rant video that would get 50,000 views, and then right after he would upload a video called "Can Bodybuilders Wipe Their Butt?" with a thumbnail being him naked on the toilet, mean mugging the camera. I hate to say it, man, but don't nobody want to watch that shit, okay? Pun very much so intended. Unk was trying literally anything and everything to become relevant again. He would make a video on how to cook rice. Then he would make a video with rice. He would make a video telling people to stop hitting on women. He would even have a freaking Fortnite phase on his channel. If you can think of it, Cali Muscle has probably tried it for clout. Pranks? Check. Shitty rap music? You bet your ass. Doing Fortnite dances in real life? Unfortunately, also yes. If you keep throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks, in the end, the wall is gonna be painted by shit. Zoorp 2026. What I'm trying to say is, if people subscribe to you for one thing, in this case the impressive physique and your feats of strength, and then the only thing you upload for a while is your crappy Fortnite gameplay, well yeah, the people are gonna stop watching. So, make sure to subscribe to Zoorp. I promise I'll never upload Fortnite gameplay on this channel. You can trust your boy. But anyways, if you can believe it, things somehow got even worse, because Mr. Muscle would go from trend hopping on YouTube to grift hopping in a very short amount of time. First, he tried to pass himself off as this rich car YouTuber. He would upload almost daily videos where he proclaims to have bought super expensive cars, which I mean, we can safely say this was cap. You can only make so many buying insert expensive car name here videos before people sort of start to get the hint that this is not what's actually going on. Then, after the car content views slowly started to dwindle, on May 18th of 2023, he uploaded a video about cookies. Yes, literally a video about cookies. And you would think this is just one of those weird Cali Muscle one-off videos, but no. A few days later, we got I'm quitting social media to become a baker. Then we got best cookies in the world, question mark. Then trying new social media viral cookies. I mean, this man really tried to pivot from being a car influencer to being a freaking cookie influencer, and you can't make this shit up. Then, when he finally realized that his audience built on car people and fitness people was not that into cookie content, he tried to pivot to mental health content. You know, this came right after the lockdowns of the disease that shall not be named 19. He tried to bank on that working, but surprise, surprise, nobody's going to freaking Cali Muscle for mental health content. Then, he tried to be Ryan Trahan, and he started doing daily challenges, most notably eating only watermelon for a month challenge. I'm sure he wasn't trying to farm the whole black guy eats watermelon stereotype for views, and he just genuinely thought this was a good idea. Then after that, he tried the classic alpha male grift, trying to take advantage of men that are suffering with videos like why men are weak and stop making excuses. I don't need to tell you at this point, but these videos also flopped hard. Now Zoorplings, what do you think is the next obvious grift after alpha male content? Well, yes, of course, financial content. He tried to make those how to get rich on social media ass videos, and I think the hypocrisy here is quite obvious. When these how to get rich on social media videos flopped, he gave the watermelon content another try, and surprise, surprise, it did not work again. So he literally ditched it after a few days for weight gain gym content, a complete 180 to what he was preaching with the watermelon stuff. And I truly think that this is where his channel reached the point of no return. Not only because he rug pulled his audience with a crypto scheme and lost even the last bit of trust that he had in the community, but also because even the classic grift content Hail Marys didn't work for him. He tried to play the Trump card. Literally, he made a video called Why I'm Voting for Trump. This is usually the most successful way to get attention online, especially for a dying YouTube channel, but even this didn't work for him. This video got 19,000 views in a year. I mean, people just did not care about Cali Muscle at this point. He did give the alpha male content one last try, but it seemed super forced. Like, look at the title of this video. You're not evolving. That's why you're broke and fat. Brother, I think you're evolving a bit too much. I mean, Unk had more evolutions than a fucking Digimon at this point. So think about it. If you tried everything under the sun to get views and nothing worked, what's the one last thing you could resort to? Well, yes, my Zoorplings, it's obvious. Just freaking buy the views outright. He went from averaging 15 to 20,000 views a video, and then poof, suddenly his new video called I Didn't Eat Food for 7 Days goes on to get 266,000 views. Now, I know what you might be thinking. First of all, you're not Mr. Beast, little bro, what the fuck is this thumbnail? But second of all, Mr. Zoorp, why do you think he bought these views? Couldn't it just be that the new content style is performing better? Couldn't it be that the Mr. Breast thumbnails are just doing their job? And well, yes, sure, that is a possibility. As soon as you dig a bit deeper, you realize that this is not the case at all. First things first, this video is an hour-long vertical compilation of his crappy TikTok style vlogs. And let me tell you right now, ain't nobody watching that shit. Second of all, this video with 266,000 views has only 218 comments. And if we compare that to some of my videos that have gotten over 100,000 views, which is again less than half of what he's got, it's pretty clear to see that something is just not adding up here. But things get even worse when you look at his video titled I Only Ate Fish for 10 Days, because this video is not only less exciting, not only is the thumbnail shittier, but this video has 1 million views. And would you look at that, if you click on the video, it only has 286 comments on it. I think this is basically all the evidence that you need to understand that something shady is going on here. If you're not really into the whole optimizing YouTube videos thing, the only point of getting high views on a video in the first place is that people will watch ads during the video so you can make money on it. But if you're literally paying for the views, you're not just losing money on the video, but you're losing your credibility in the process. And all of this for what exactly? To feed your fragile little man ego with bigger numbers? Well, yeah, this actually might be the case, because we've seen the same thing with the soy boy, my wife, cheater guy from BuzzFeed. Anyways, Zoorplings, watch this video where I go over another huge fitness scammer that's now a cult leader, allegedly, in my opinion, for legal reasons. If you like this video, I know you'll love this one too, so watch that, and I'll see you Zoorplings in the next one. Zoorp out.